We all originated with God. We all originated with the same place. Now, I am having more and more people now who, instead of going into past lives, are going back to the source. They always call it the source. The source is the same thing that we call God. They're not bothering with past lives anymore. And I thought that was strange because all these years, it was always going back to past lives. Now they're not. When I put them under, they will go back to their beginning, when they were with God, when they were with the source. They all describe it the same way, which I think is amazing enough. And it is so wonderful, it's beyond belief. But maybe that's what we're supposed to be knowing now at this time, what it's really all about.
Dolores Cannon talks about how she believes that everyone comes from the same place, which she calls the source, or God. It's like saying we all have the same origin, like coming from the same big family. She mentions that instead of looking into our past lives, some people are now focusing on going back to the source, or God. It's like going back to where we all came from. When she talks to people under hypnosis, they describe being with this source as a wonderful and loving experience. She suggests that our purpose in life is like being sent out as little sparks from this source, or God. It's as if we're sent out to learn and gather knowledge, like going to school. We have to experience different situations and lives to learn lessons. And when we've learned enough, we can go back to the source, bringing with us all that we've learned. It's like saying, life is a journey of learning and growth, and we're here to gather experiences and wisdom before returning home.
It is a school. Earth is a difficult school. It's one of the hardest. They said Earth is a challenging planet. But you come here to mostly learn emotions and limitations. A lot of other planets don't have to learn that. It's a planet that was given free will to see what you would do with it. And they sit there and shake their heads at what we're doing with it because they cannot interfere. They have to allow us to make our own mistakes. And that's part of their free will. And we have to keep going and going, and that's what the learning is about. You make a mistake, you hopefully you're not going to make the same mistake again, but you come back again. It's a school where you can skip a grade, but you can't.
Dolores Cannon offers a unique perspective on the purpose and challenges of life on Earth, likening it to a profound educational journey. She sees Earth as a specialized school where we embark on a curriculum of spiritual growth and self-discovery. Here, we encounter a myriad of experiences that serve as lessons to deepen our understanding of emotions, limitations, and the human condition. It's akin to a classroom where each challenge and triumph contributes to our personal development and wisdom. Cannon highlights Earth's distinctiveness as a challenging planet, where adversity and difficulty are inherent aspects of the learning process. Despite the hardships we face, she suggests that these trials present valuable opportunities for growth and resilience. It's like saying that the struggles we encounter serve as catalysts for inner strength and transformation, shaping us into stronger and more resilient individuals. A significant aspect of Cannon's teachings revolves around the concept of free will, emphasizing the importance of personal choice in our journey of growth. Here on Earth, we have the liberty to make decisions and chart our paths. This autonomy enables us to learn from our mistakes, make positive choices, and evolve spiritually. It's like saying that our ability to exercise free will empower us to navigate life's challenges with purpose and intention. Cannon underscores the notion that life is replete with valuable lessons that contribute to our spiritual evolution. Every experience, whether joyful or challenging, offers an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. She suggests that through repetition and reflection, we gradually glean insights and wisdom from our experiences, paving the way for personal transformation and enlightenment. She emphasizes the importance of learning and growth as fundamental aspects of our earthly journey. By embracing life's lessons with openness and receptivity, we can unlock our full potential and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's like saying that through introspection and perseverance, we can navigate life's challenges and emerge as wiser, more compassionate beings, ready to embrace new opportunities for growth and self-discovery.
But anyway, as you start out on your journey, you have been around forever. You were created in the very beginning. Everyone was created at the same time. You've been around forever. Earth is a young planet, over here isolated on purpose in this part of the galaxy. They don't want us to contaminate the rest of them out there. They don't want our violence to spread. They don't want us to do anything to the rest of the galaxy. So we're isolated over here on purpose. Now, this is just one of the schools you chose to come to. Before this, you've lived on other planets, other dimensions, places where you didn't even have a body. It was just an energy body. I've had every kind of life form you could imagine that people have gone into. Then finally you decide to come to Earth, and it's challenging here. They get here and they say, what was I thinking about? They said, this is horrible. They don't want to be in this body because they said it's slow, it's dense. They said, the other places I could think and I could have things happen instantaneously. What am I doing in this slow, dense world where nobody knows what's going on? Another thing I want to bring in before I forget, you know what they said, one of the big lessons of Earth is, when you come in, the memories are erased, as I was talking about with Grant. It's done that way on purpose. You've got to come in as a clean slate. I asked them one time, I said, wouldn't it be easier if we knew what we were coming in for, if we knew our relationships with other people, wouldn't that make it easier? They said, no, it wouldn't be a test if you knew the answers.
Dolores Cannon's teachings offer a fascinating perspective on the expansive nature of our existence beyond the confines of Earth. She suggests that our journey as souls extends far beyond our earthly lives, encompassing experiences on other planets and in different dimensions. It's like saying that before we arrived here, we might have lived elsewhere, encountering diverse forms of life and environments. In describing these other realms, Cannon emphasizes the diversity of life that exists beyond Earth. Some places may have beings that are entirely different from what we know, perhaps existing as energy rather than physical bodies. It's like saying that the possibilities for life are endless, far beyond our human understanding. Moreover, Cannon delves into the idea that these alternate realities may offer experiences vastly different from those on Earth. For instance, she mentions places where thoughts can manifest instantaneously, highlighting the richness and complexity of existence beyond our familiar terrestrial realm. Furthermore, Cannon explores the concept of memory erasure and tests as integral components of our spiritual journey. She explains that upon arriving on Earth, our memories of past lives are wiped clean, providing us with a fresh start. This intentional erasure serves as a test, challenging us to learn and grow without the influence of our past experiences. By facing life's challenges with a blank slate, we are allowed to approach each situation with newfound openness and curiosity. This lack of memory enables us to embrace the lessons of each experience fully, without the burden of past knowledge or expectations. In this way, Cannon suggests that our journey of spiritual growth is enriched by the process of learning and evolving without the constraints of our past. Dolores Cannon's insights shed light on the profound journey of the soul, emphasizing themes of origin, purpose, growth, and the nature of existence. Through her teachings, we come to understand that life on Earth is but one chapter in a much larger story of spiritual evolution. From our origins in the source of God to the challenges and lessons we face on Earth, Canon's perspective offers a comforting and enlightening framework for understanding our place in the universe. Ultimately, her teachings invite us to embrace each experience as an opportunity for growth, to learn from our challenges, and to strive for a deeper connection with ourselves, others, and the divine. Through this journey of the soul, we can find meaning, purpose, and a path toward greater understanding and fulfillment.